Okay, guys, the next few steps go together because if we're going to convert these websites, right now they're pitching my product, but we want them to pitch one or more garage door companies, right? So we want these buttons to click through to the garage door companies, the headline to talk about the garage door companies. If we scroll down, this should talk about garage door. If we scroll down, the video should be about garage door, all this verbiage, everything, right? And also these sidebar links and sidebar images and so on. This button should click through to garage door. All of this should be about garage door repair, right? Everything here. This should be about a different city. These links should be for the different companies, all of that. And that should be true for all those internal pages as well. The inner pages here should be about, it should be a video for garage door repair. Click to the garage door repair company, whatever it is. Okay. Now, the final piece of that, by the way, is that we should be able to create a sitemap with more pages, geo-targeted keywords. If we have 60 keywords times 10 cities, should be able to make a 600-page website, right? That uses those 60 keywords times 10 cities for a certain company. But if I want to do that nationwide for a nationwide franchise, then I need to think about that idea all the way through the nation or through the top, cities they operate in, right? Whatever it is, that's how I would arrange the file and upload it. Okay, this is a demo, but we're going to do this. Now, it's going to take more than one motion. One motion is for updating variables that are used on the pages. All right, so whatever keyword, service, city, state, zip, certain links that we click through to, whatever the banner images are, those are variables. Whatever video links we're going to use, those are variables. All of these things are variables. We're going to want to replace them. But we also need to replace what? How about just the images? See these images? Nothing to do with garage door repair, right? We surely want other images in there. And we'd like to replace other things too. In the third motion, we want to replace the internal pages with pages that are, about garage door repair. We obviously want to replace the videos and the headlines and so forth. And where the buttons click through to. So anyway, I'm going to do that, but it's going to take a few steps to get it done. So I'm going to walk you through each of the steps, right, in these videos, just so you can see. Okay, first thing I want to do is point out how this would be done manually. For all you guys working manually, how hard is it to do this stuff? Well, let's put it this way, and I'm going to go ahead and get this up. Yeah, that's exactly it. Sorry if I'm clicking too many tabs too fast. I'm going to scroll down. See the sitemap link? There's nothing here, okay? Front end of the website with its Seattle Google map is all about what we have going on with this website promotion company, right? We want to change that, don't we? Let's do it. I'm going to go to the Varsheet loader, okay? Again, all the training videos actually cover this. And I'm going to grab a Varsheet that has to do with GDR, garage door repair. I'm going to call it, GDR. Submit it. So this is about a third of the changes that have to happen to totally change the system. Now, if I do that and come back here, pay attention, like to the title tag up here. Okay, let's just see the verbiage and everything. Let's just see what did change. Something's changed. Okay, even an image changed, but it's not the right image. I want to upload it's probably an image called banner1.jpg. Well, I'm going to upload new images, and I'm going to make sure to use them, okay? But what else? Take a look. Garage doors, garage door repair, garage door springs. Best garage doors company, choose from. That's one of our options for the garage door name. It's got a video dealing with garage door. This stuff hasn't changed. That must be in a separate step, right? Okay. But in the meantime, like even the button, if I click it, it's going to go to garage door repair company instead of my thing, right? Instead of my project. Down here, it's all about garage door repair now. And these links click through. If I click on this link, it goes to ask a certain page for garage doors. That, guess what? Because we created this link, Google's going to follow it, find that a page exists here, take a snapshot of it. It's an authority page because it's from an authority website. Big name website. Ask.com. So we're going to get credit for linking out to a page on ask.com. That's interesting stuff, and it's good for us. Okay, so we created about a third of the changes that we want to take effect. Look at that, new Google map even, Apache Junction, no longer Seattle, okay? This needs to update still, but we'll do that in a separate motion. And still the sitemap, if I do click on it, is still empty. But let's say I'm doing this project and I know what the keywords were and I know what the locations were, so I'm going to generate entries into that sitemap. And I've got my maybe 60 keywords, or I'm sorry, I've got like like 100 keywords times 6 cities or whatever it is. I'm just going to do it that way. So I'm going to say, give me 100 rows that have 6 pages each. It's going to be a 600-page website, starting with row ID number 1 on the sitemap, since there is nothing here. If I already had 100 rows in here, I could start with row 101 to keep the sitemap going for the next project, so I can have layered projects in the sitemap. I can do that. I could even have it change or update some of those pages, right? So that it makes some of them more fresh. So if I go back here and refresh, there you go. 600 pages in just a few seconds. Let's look at the URLs. They're using city names followed by keywords at the website and then keyword-based name of the page, right? These are all set up like subdomains too, because subdomains are really, really strong. They tend to rank higher than regular folders, okay? Now I generated 100 rows, but they each have a version of those 6 pages. Let's take a look at one of them just to get the idea. Let's take some city like Carlsbad. Why not? So take a look. We are changing themes, so now we have one with a video. Again, this is a big demo, so don't take this seriously. It's not like this is important. Besides, I need to upload that stack of images to finish this project off. I come down, I've got verbiage that has to do with garage door repair. And I've got different video, different verbiage. And notice that this is a different template. It has different color things happening, even though the images are the same and names of the pages are the same and so on. But look at that, right? And that could be an image, any image I want. Again, it's a demo. And if I click this, guess where it's going to go? Whichever one of those garage door repair websites that I wanted that page to go to. Okay? Literally, I line this stuff up however I want. And it's going on and on about garage door service installation, repair, estimate improvements. And I can click and it'll go to those side pages, right? Whatever it is. And it can have whatever, videos or whatever that I wanted it to have, or just my main ones. Again, we're doing like 3 separate motions to totally update this project, okay? So so first I just showed you how we do this sort of thing manually, using the demo, right? And by the way, did I even show you there? Did we go all the way to the bottom or no? Yeah, Carlsbad, that's what I want to show you. It's a true Google map, okay? This is real, all right? All of this is actually happening. By the way, once you're inside a location like that, if you hit sitemap, it just sticks with the pages inside that location, okay? It doesn't leave its own area. So anyone who was in Carlsbad, who did the search, saw the site, if they happen to click the sitemap link, it just stays here in Carlsbad, right? So that no matter what they're clicking on, it just gets them the idea that they ought to go onto the website when they're ready. All right, now having said that, let's go ahead and start doing this stuff the automated way, because we can. We don't have to do all those things manually. That takes too long, especially for 96 websites. It's why things don't happen very often. Companies should update their websites more often than they do, but the bigger you get, the more websites you have, therefore the more man hours it takes to update everything. And if you start thinking, wow, we're going to make huge SEO changes to these websites and we're going to be half an hour a website times 100 websites, that's 50 man hours. We had better plan it right so that we get everything done correctly the first time around. We don't want to come to the end of the 50 hours and look back and go, I totally forgot about updating a certain page title, right? That would be horrible. But in our case, we get to do all this automatically, so it's not an issue. All right. Hope you found this part interesting. We're going to continue on.